Welcome back to another segment here of Fix It or Ignore It with Centennial Wealth Advisory. Today, we're going to be talking about preventative maintenance. As you all know now, I love vehicles and different aspects of them, working on them, playing with them, collecting with them, all that sort of stuff. But it's important that we all do some sort of preventative maintenance with our vehicle, right? So some people choose to do that themselves. It can be very gratifying to change the oil and get around and check the tires and looks at the belts and the hoses and grease the fittings and do all that service and maintenance work for yourself. But some people like to take it somewhere because they don't want to have the time or the know-how maybe to do some of that and have a dealership or repair shop do that for them. But again, what is that preventative maintenance? Every manufacturer has a different schedule. Maybe it's every 5,000 miles or a certain, at 30,000 miles you do this or that. So think of it along those lines. You've all done that if you've had a vehicle. You've gotten those oil changes and try to take care of your vehicle so that way it can last hopefully a long time and you can try to maybe cut out some of those bigger challenges down the road by doing these little maintenance items along the way. Well, you may be asking, how does it relate to finances? Well, think of preventative maintenance on your retirement savings account. Think of that every 5,000 mile checkup. Oftentimes we hear people say, yeah, I just throw money in my account. I see my balance every now and then, and it just does what it does. Well, is that preventative maintenance? You have a chance here to fix it or ignore it, right? So go getting inside that. Open the hood of that investment that you have. What do you have in there? What is it doing? How is it aligning with your goals right now? Is this something you put in place 20 years ago when you first started working? The investments have changed and maybe you've bounced around companies and stuff like that and you haven't done that maintenance along the way? Think of also something as you're making certain contributions. Maybe you've been given raises along the way, but you've never considered adjusting the percentage that's going in that account. Maybe you have some room left that you could be contributing more to your retirement plan than what you have. Again, preventative maintenance, little things, adjustments now to try to put you in a better position or more successful down the road. Beneficiary reviews. When you originally set up that 401k, 403b retirement plan of yours, you would have picked who gets the money when you're gone. Is that person still living? Is that person still the person you want to have the money? Again, preventative maintenance on those little pieces along the way. And I said it earlier, but I want to come back to this one because it potentially may be the biggest one. Does your investment philosophy you have now or investments that you have in place match up with your goals that you're saving for? Whether that's for retirement, whether that's for college savings for kids or grandkids, maybe it's for a down payment on a new house. Do those investments align up for what you're trying to accomplish? Just like with a vehicle, when we have vehicles and we're doing maintenance of them, we have different seasons and we have different goals that we want for these vehicles. And maybe to get us from point A to point B, maybe it's something that specific purpose the vehicle was purchased for. Again, is it matching up with the goals you have? So, challenge for you out there, if you have a retirement account, and you're actively contributing it, or maybe if you've stopped contributing, you're in retirement and you haven't done that preventative maintenance on your investment, I challenge you to fix it this time. Don't just ignore it. I think this is a very important piece that we take a look at and dive farther into.